And welcome to the Stan Simpson Show, a program about Connecticut people and compelling issues. Make it a point to drop in every week. Hey folks, let's be honest. We'd all like to add a bit of flash and dash to our wardrobe. But if you're fashion challenged, like me, where do you start? Well, you can start right here, right now, because we have two fashionistas who will break it down on how to dress to impress. We have designer Carmen Veal and stylist Trendy DaVista. They'll showcase some of their best design. We'll see their models as we have for the first time a real live fashion show in studio on the Stan Simpson Show, joined again now by DaVista, Trendy, the great nickname.
Yes.
Carmen Veal, designer.
Yes.
Ricky, the stylist and designer. So welcome. And Ricky,
Thank you.
You got to show folks that you deal with eyewear and shoes. And you got to just pop those shoes up so folks understand that when I say he's a shoe stylist, I'm not exaggerating.
I don't know if should I put my foot on
Put it up out there. You put it up out there. The man has a vivid, keep it up there. The man has a vivid imagination, as you can see. Now, those work shoes, you bring that to a job interview? What kind of shoes are those?
Actually, it's just stepping out. I like to be edgy.
Oh, you stepping out already?
Yeah. So,
it's edgy.
Yeah, actually, too. The shoes are made by my.
Keep them up there for a second.
I'll put them both up
People
here.
understand what you're talking about here.
The shoes are actually made by my shoe stylist. He's out in Florida.
Okay.
His name is Tyree. So shouts out to Tyree. He customized the shoes, and I love them. They're my favorite.
All right. Now, Carmen, would I look good in some shoes like that? I want you to be honest.
No.
No?
Especially not with that tie and the suit on. It wouldn't work.
All right, so listen, this issue of being fashionistas, right? Are you born with it, or is it something when you got older you sort of grew to it? Did you always knew that fashion was your thing?
Well, I did since I was younger, but it was more of designing and making my own clothing, and then the fashionista part kind of comes with the territory.
And when do you know when you're good? I think we have some of Carmen's clothes up there. When do you know that you have something? You start playing around with the material, I'm assuming you're sewing this and that. When do you start thinking, I have something versus it being sort of a hobby?
When I start doing fashion shows and I get like a good response from everyone watching the shows, or
But before you get there, before you get to fashion shows, someone's got to tell you, hey, Carmen, that stuff is pretty good. When do you go from dabbling to someone saying, hey, you got to do a show on this?
when I can actually make a full outfit and from beginning to end and finish it and wear it and it looks good, that's when I know it's complete. But before I started out, where I would make certain projects and never complete them, and that's where I was kind of stuck. But when I got to that point where I was able to complete a full outfit,
Then you're ready.
Then I was ready, yes.
And we had some things to show people here.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see some of your completed outfits. Take a look at some of right here. Now, what do you call this right here? That's a nice outfit there.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. At the bottom of the dress, it's actually a bodycon dress, but the bottom of it is a ruffled fabric, and it's just a simple tube dress that she's wearing, but it's like in a really soft pink. So,
So you wear that as a dinner outfit, right? A lot of sex appeal there. That's kind of nice.
Yes.
You had the right kind of shape to wear that,
Yes,
right?
you do.
And, all right, now how about this one?
This is another one of my favorites. It's also another bodycon dress, and this one is really, really, really form-fitting. So it doesn't give you it's no room for forgiveness. So you kind of got to be in pretty much good shape, or at least wearing something underneath to kind of help you hold it all together.
Now, is that a signature thing for you?
It is. My bodycon dresses are signature pieces for me, yes.
All right. Now, Ricky, well, let's see more. We have some more outfits here from Carmen. And your company now, your design is called what, Carmen?
Sinai RE Designs.
Okay, Sinai RE.
And this is one of my favorites. So this is like my color blocking. So it's navy and a peach mix. And I can do all the dresses customized according to whatever color shades you want.
Now, Ricky, what's your take on some of her stuff here? What do you give us an honest critique? I know you guys are friends, but give me some critiques here if you were to advise her.
I love Carmen's bodycon dresses.
Why?
Because she plays with the color a lot, and I like how they're form-fitting, and it shows the lady's figure. So I love it.
But what about those ladies now who aren't form-fitting, ready? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I do have some that are not form-fitting, but they have the garments underneath to kind of help them put it together. Or I always suggest, and you see in one of my designs that'll be on the little runway for a fashion show, you can throw a blazer over it.
Okay,
and it kind of disguises, it kind of takes away the form-fitting look, and it kind of makes it a little bit more conservative, but it works.
All right, now you work with different people. Ricky, you work with some people with your eyewear. You've had some five-star talent you worked with. Give us some of the names you work with.
Little Kim, which everyone knows.
With eyewear now?
Yes, with eyewear.
Let's take a look at some of the things we have. Little Kim.
Yes.
There we go here. So now explain this. Now you walk us through this particular piece of eyewear. We have it on the screen here.
Okay, actually it was, she came to Connecticut for New Year's last year, and I'm on Twitter a lot. So I was tweeting her, letting her know that I had a pair of shades that I wanted to get her in. She gave me the person to contact, which was her publicist, and we met up. gave her the shades. She loved them, and we actually still keep in contact.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you'll be twittering me with some shades down the road.
Of course.
And you'll be twittering me in some stuff too. That's how it works?
Somebody contacts.
Right. You have Sabaya from Love and Hip Hop you worked with, right? Talk to me about that. The same approach?
Yes, it was the same approach. Yep. All my networking I do through Twitter, believe it or not.
So you're a social media guy.
Yes, I love it. I'm on my phone every day, every hour, every minute, every second. So yes, I met Samaya through Twitter. And then I started working with her on set for Love and Hip Hop this past season. It was great because I definitely upgraded her style from last season.
Now, what if they don't like your outfit? What happens if, truth be told, you do that and they say, Ricky, I'm just not feeling this?
Oh, that's happened a lot, and I just have to go back to square one.
Did that a bruise your ego?
No, not at all.
Carmen, how about you? You make an outfit with your heart and soul into it, you show it out there, and people are like, eh.
Well, some people will love it, some people will hate it. So I'm okay with it. Either you like it or you don't. If not, get something else.
Okay, your ego is not able to. That's a good attitude to have, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go back and forth. Ricky, back to you. More eyewear, because I think your eyewear matches your shoe wear. You have a very interesting flair. Is there a certain? Where do you get your inspiration?
I just like edginess. I've always been the type of person that likes stand out in the crowd. I don't like to be plain Jane. So, from there I was like, I have to do something different.
What do you have to go somewhere where you need to be plain Jane? Where you have to go someplace where it requires a little more conservative dress? Are you sort of the person who says, the heck with that, I'm going to be me? Or do you have some real conservative stuff that you hold your nose and wear?
I have some real conservative stuff. I can put on a suit, like how you have on, some nice shoes.
Like what I have on, like just dismiss it.
I can minus the shoes, put on some nice Steve Maddens and regular eyewear and go out.
You got my ego now. Is this suit okay, Carmen? Is this too conservative?
It's good.
Am I too conservative?
It's appropriate for what you're doing.
Okay, so Ricky's thing wouldn't fit for me.
No.
And my thing wouldn't do for Ricky. So we should just kind of respect each other.
Time and place for everything. This isn't it.
Hardest part about being recognized when you're fashionistas, you want your product out there to distribute. What's the biggest challenge in getting your stuff out there, getting people to see it?
For me personally, it was gaining respect from everyone first, just as a person, but as a designer, kind of getting myself out there, marketing and branding myself.
How do you do that? Is it just retail, face-to-face, meeting people at parties?
Social media, honestly.
Okay.
Exactly what Ricky said. Twitter, an amazing tool. I actually love Twitter much more than Facebook because you can reach out to more people all over the world.
So what do you look for? Because I had a guy reach out to me. He wanted to dress me in some clothes. What do you look for when you Twitter someone? What makes them Twitterable for you to say, hey, we wear my outfit? What are you looking for?
Well,
platform?
What I do, but what I do is I always have, I'm not just tweeting something that says this is what I do. I have a picture to kind of back it up.
Okay.
So when I am approaching someone on Twitter, I'm going to let them know that this is what I have and this is what I could do for you so they can kind of see it, and it's like a yay or nay type of thing. All
right. We're going to hold you there. We're going to come back with the actual fashion show, see some of Ricky's models, right, and his wear. And the third segment, we'll see some of Carmen's models. We got bathing suits, we got fall fashion, we got mixture of stuff, we got a full-blown fashion show. Remember, folks, catch the show 24/7. ctnow.com/Stan. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, too. The fashion show comes next. Don't go away.